said basically that they were very physical in the first half. How do you think you guys just were able to respond to that and make it a game in the second half?
I think the guys off the bench did a really, really good job of coming in, being aggressive on the defensive and offensive end. Najee, Jose, Trey gave us some good minutes tonight. I think it was, and Larry Nance. I think it was some of the bench guys and some of the other players that keyed in tonight. That defense was really, really keyed in on me and CJ tonight. So I think it's going to be important for everybody to just lock in on what they did tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you just talked about how keyed in they were, but what did they do in the first half to just make it difficult overall?
Well, they had guys all around. You know, they got some good defensive guys that are physical and long. Made sure that whenever me or CJ were driving, that they were there. We have to be better in making sure that everybody is effective on the basketball floor, so they just won't pay no attention to other players on the floor. But we'll make adjustments.
And what do you guys have to do in particular just to get easier shots for you and CJ, especially in those half-court situations?
Well, you know, I don't think there will be any easy shots. I think we can create and be better in our execution. We can have some more pace, set better screens, make some better passes, more on time with some of our stuff. But I think we'll have difficult shots all playoffs. We just got to knock them down. That's kind of how the season has been. We just create our shots and knock them down.
Yeah, you guys ended up being below 40% on shots in the paint. Just do you think it was just the type of shots y'all were taking, the defense? Just what did you think about just those shots not falling tonight?
It's a combination of everything. Physicality, good defense, us having our first playoff game. It's a combination of everything. But like I said, we'll make adjustments.
What did you think you did, in particular in the second half, that allowed you guys to, really get going? You scored 37 in the third quarter after 34 in the first half.
Jonas was big on the boards. Larry was big and catching and making the next play. He was big on the boards. CJ heated up a little bit in the second half. Najee made plays, Herb made plays, Larry made plays, Trey made plays. Devontae came in and he made some good plays. I think, like I said, our bench came in and they were able to be effective in that second half and get some easy buckets around the rim, and the shots started falling a little bit. And defensive pressure on the other end was pretty good, other than CP in those minutes when he got hot. But our bench did a good job.
You were on a boat for a lot of that game. Just what was that battle like tonight?
It was cool. I mean, they have a good supporting cast where he doesn't have to force anything on the basketball floor. If he can catch and shoot, he can catch and shoot. One dribble pull up, two dribble pull ups. It was fun. It was fun.
You mentioned CP getting hot in that fourth quarter. What do you guys have to do to kind of make it more difficult in those situations where he's trying to take over?
Just make an adjustment. Look back at the film and see how he got those shots. He's a smart player, and he kind of manipulated us a little bit. We had a coverage and he manipulated it. So just trying to throw different things at him and make sure he's not comfortable on the floor.
Go to Jim on Zoom.
But yeah, you mentioned Larry a couple times. I mean, he's been a big positive ever since he came back from his injury and started playing for you guys. But in particular, lately, it just seems like he's been huge. What do you think has been what's been your impression of what he's provided with for you guys the last few games?
He's athletic. He knows the game. He sees the game a different way than some of the guys on the floor. And he sets hard screens and roll. He understands his role, and he's been doing a good job of just coming in and doing that and making sure he's setting good screens, rolling to the basket, and getting out the way. And whenever he has a catch, that he's finishing around the rim. And he even stepped out and knocked down a three today. So everything that he's been doing, we needed out of him.
last game he talked about kind of how happy he is to see you make the playoffs, and he was with you obviously with the Lakers. I was wondering from your perspective, what are some of the things that stand out about the progress that he's made maybe since the first time that you played with him, or how much of a different player is he now than he was back then?
Well, he's gotten smarter. I think, and that comes with experience. He's been on. He's played with LeBron. He's played with different guys, and he has experience. So coming into these games, he knows what to expect. He's physical down low. He knows how to guard big guys. He knows how to guard pick and roll, and he's made a jump from us playing with the Lakers to here. He's way smarter, and he knows how to use his body. He knows when to make the right pass, when to make the right play. He's just gotten smarter as he continues to play the game.
Where's the confidence level?
I can't hear you, Christoph. The speaker went off.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, where's the confidence level of the team going into the game too, and what you need to improve or what you need to lift on your game overall as a team?
More pace, being locked into the game plan, on time passes, making sure that we're setting good screens, and just being who we are. This is the first game of the playoffs. New for the young guys, a new team. Just go back and look at the game film and just try to figure it out, how we can get some better shots, some better looks, how we can shoot the ball better, and how we can lock in on the defensive end.
Thanks, Peter.
All right.